G'day everyone, Rach here from Rara's Realm. Welcome to my cross-stitching progress. Welcome to my new subscribers. I have been getting quite a steady increase over the last little while. Now I don't know if this is still from the shout out that Lisa Kindred Stitcher did, or if someone else has shouted me out. I haven't discovered it in my Flosstube travels. But if you have come from somebody else, or maybe I'm just being recommended now as part of, I don't know, but if someone has sent you here, please let me know so that I can thank them. G'day to those returning. Hello to Stitchy Group. Does anybody else's Stitchy Group take the piss out of them? My Stitchy Group has great fun taking the piss out of me. We have a laugh. It's fine. Anyway, I just wanted to follow up a little bit from last week, I think it was. I showed, I've got him. I showed some tiles and I was asking about Olaf, and a lady in Australia and a lady in New Zealand both said they have Olafs. Within a day or so of doing that video, I went to the supermarket and I got some more tiles and I got my little Olaf. So I'm happy. I don't even care if I don't get any more tiles now. I just wanted Olaf and I've got him. So thank you to everybody that offered. We're cool. So he can just sit over there. I feel there's a cough. Okay. So this week's video is 3 of the 4 things from last week's Stitchy rotation. And then we need to pick another 5 projects. Because today is still September, my sampler that I have been doing or started this month will still get 4 days, so that will take 2 of the balls, so we'll only choose 5 more projects and then it will go back to normal next time, if that makes sense. It sounds like a complete and utter mess in my head. Anyway, I know what I'm doing. Right, so last Monday was the second day of working on Pond Lily. I don't recall if I actually worked on her on the Sunday, if I showed you or not. I don't remember. This is Nora Corbett's Pond Lily, and I have got the leaf done, I have got her blue dress done, and I have got a little bit of the blue under the leaf done. Yeah, I don't remember. I should have gone back and looked actually. What I did manage to do was get her foot done, so that's all done. And I was partway on the arm, but I've managed to bring it down further now. So her knees and her, is there another foot? No, it's her hands. That's why it looks funny. So those 2 gaps are for her hands, and then her legs folded underneath her. So I did manage to put a bit more into her and get some more done there, so that was good. I've got threads sticking everywhere. Okay, the next ball I think was actually free choice, if I remember rightly. Yes, so the ball for Tuesday, Wednesday was free choice, and I decided to give Garden Club series some love because I'm still on part 4 and it doesn't seem to get pulled very often. So the last time you saw this, I've got the outline of the basket done, I had got the foliage and branches here, and I had started a couple of these sort of more orangey flowers. So I managed to get all of the little flowers, I will say, because there's a big one up here, all the little flowers done. Finish off, I had, must be these 2 done and part of one of these. So they've all got their second colour in, and I've done the darker ones as well. So it's beginning to look a little bit better. I folded it in such a way, this is, let's fold that so I've got some. This is parts 1 to 4 so far. I can't see. I think it will be fantastic when it's done. It's just got to get done. So And in actual fact, looking at this now, it's probably, if I was stitching well, 2 or 3 days worth of stitching now, because there's a bit of work in this, and then it's just the borders, and I need to decide what I'm going to put in here, which at the moment I'm wondering about mirroring. What is that? It's a sort of a mothy shaped thing. I'm wondering about that, or yeah, I don't know, because at the moment it says Sweet Home something in Kansas. I can't read it properly, so yeah, that won't be going on my chart. The next ball for Thursday Friday was to do Jingle, and I didn't do Jingle. I just still struggling to stitch, but when I do actually do it, I'm enjoying it, and I will actually do it for an hour or so. So it's just the getting going, and I decided if I was going to give any project the shove this week, it was going to be Jingle. I don't enjoy it, and I wonder if I should just actually put it into timeout for the time being, or whether I should just carry on. When I get it, as long as I put one length in each day, it moves it. So we'll see. We'll see when it next gets called what I decide to do. And then my project for the weekend is the sampler I started, which is Sarah Casey Unwin by Chessie and me, and I am up in this corner here. So I've got the border completed, I've got that dark star and a couple, yeah, there's a light thing under here and there's something up there. I had done that as well. So I have added 2 more elements. So yeah, the last time you saw this, which might have been last week, can't remember, I'm losing track. I had that and that done. So I've done all of this, which goes into page 2, but it was such a little bit to finish it, so I did it all. I've done this, and I've started on that, which is part of the big flower basket in the middle. Not a fan of these piddly light colours, I'll be honest, but I'm trusting in the process, and in the grand scheme of things, when you look at this, you're going to be looking at the house and probably the big flower basket at the top and not the stuff around it. So yeah, we will keep going. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy stitching. This is on 36 count, 1/2, and I actually enjoy it amazingly. I can see it, which is a good start. Okay, I have no haul. I have placed no orders for haul. So yeah, and I'm possibly not going to. I've kind of been thinking about it. I've still got quite a lot of things kitted up, and it's October tomorrow, and there are no new starts from mid-December. So I don't know that I need to kit anything else up. I probably need some more presidential blue, because I might try and sneak in another presidential blue. Where is it? These 2 things here. I would love to start either this, which is the new Modern Folk Embroidery Quaker, or this, which off the top of my head, Hannah Harrison I think it's called. It's from it's a print off from, I've got the Antique Needlework and Samplers, Antique Samplers and Needlework DVD. It's in there, and I like that too. So I'm toying with something like that. We'll just see. Okay, let's just try and get that in some semblance of order. Right, it is time to pick some whips. In time out we have project bag, mini quilt and baby furnishing. So if you haven't been here before, I do a low-tech version of the Tiny Decisions app, whereby I have a whole lot of ping pong balls associated to projects in a pillowcase. Normally I pick 7, but because Sarah Casey Unwin gets 2 more slots, because today is still September, I only need to pick 5 this time. So let's see what we've got. The first one out is project number 4, which is Cooper. Good. We like Cooper. Okay. The next ball out is number 2. Is Blessed Be, with thy needle and thread, I think. I haven't got it handy to show you. It's in the other room. Okay, let's have something. That must be number 3. Oh, it's Quaker Street. Okay. There's issues with Quaker Street, isn't there? Okay. 2 days on Quaker Street, Sunday, Monday, 2 more. This is, okay. Oh, okay. This is Sarah Casey Unwin, but I'm actually going to redraw this, I think, because she's already got 4 days. And in the interest of trying to move something else along, as we like to say at Stitchy Group, my game, my rules. So, let's try this. Santa's Village, that's a bit better. Okay, and that can actually go back in. Right, last ball, come on, let's have something we haven't had for a while. Number 7, Pond Lily. Okay, no new starts, I see. Alright, so Pond Lily you've just seen. Santa's Village is the Country Cottage Needleworks. Quaker Street, have I got Quaker Street handy? Pick that up in a minute. Quaker Street in my homegrown made project bag, which I absolutely love this fabric. This is Quaker Street, Marjorie Massey, rather. So I'm actually starting from the right and working back that way, so I'm down in here at the moment. I think I actually solved the problem last time, if I remember rightly. Where are we at? Yeah, I think I solved the problem, so that's where we're at. How much presidential blue do I have? This is my only presidential blue thing at the moment. Well, I have a bit, but if I start another presidential blue, I haven't got enough, so I think we might order some more. We'll get some Christmas charts that are being released and some presidential blue. Quaker Street, Blessed Be, I can't show you, it's in the other room because it's in the same project bag as Sarah Casey Unwin, and that's my lot. I do not think there is anything else to show you. I asked last week about how people felt about having a different subject on this channel, and everyone seems to be fine. All those that commented were quite happy. So it won't start immediately, but mid to late November I will show my the advent calendar that I'm going to make for my mystery pins for my Disney stuff. I found a tutorial for an origami, amazingly, an origami box. This is just a prototype. It's not it's not the paper I will use, but I just practiced. Which is, I mean, it's a great sturdy box. It's brilliant, and it is all just folds and 4 cuts, and that's it. I have secured it with glue, and I have actually put a piece of paper on the bottom, only because when I put the thing together at the end, I want it to be able to last more than 1 year. So I'm really pleased with this tutorial. It's easy. I've just got some fine tuning to do. I need to rewatch a video because this, if you look at this, the top comes down quite close to the bottom, and it does come apart quite easy, but I'm planning on making a book with 12 of these boxes on each face of the book, and just this would be attached to the back, so trying to get this off with other ones beside, I'm not sure. And I want to decorate the front, so having some sort of pull, so I'm just fiddling at the moment whether I get, anyway, I'm waffling as I do. That's the joy of a one take wonder. Anyway, I will go. I won't bother you with boxes anymore. Have a good stitchy week. Stitch everything you want to stitch, and I will catch you back next week with 4 things. Hopefully 4 things. I will aim, even if I'm like I really don't want to stitch, I will aim to put a length of thread into everything. These ones, I just want to keep them going. So, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. So we now only have 4 more ball drawings before my family arrives from Australia in the middle of December. So I'm looking at what I will do. The 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th ball drawing is the week that they arrive. So I'm going to change things up from that week, because there's no way I can sustain what I'm doing now when they're here. So I will tell you what I plan to do over the Christmas break, and I'll do a recap of this year, what's been finished, what projects I will be taking into 2020, and how I'm going to figure it all out. So there might be a couple of videos. I might break that up into 2 videos and maybe stagger them or something like that, and then there'll be a bit of a break from me. So I think that's the plan of attack, stitching wise. This is what happens when you don't edit videos. Throughout December there will still be a very quick video from me for the Disney Advent Calendar. So yeah, it will make sense. I will explain it in plenty of time, because those ones will actually have to start from the 1st of December. I've got to get my head into gear. Okay, I will stop waffling, and I will catch you next week for some progress. Have a good week, everyone. See you then.